No need for bodyguards. Aim at your body parts. Yeah, take off your body parts. Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope you guys are staying safe wherever you are when you're watching this video. But in today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and be talking a little bit about PDD, or persistent depressive disorder, aka dysthymia. In this video, I'm just going to be going ahead and giving you guys basically what it is, some of the common symptoms that exist and the ones that I've experienced, as well as give you guys some tips and tricks on how to cope with it, or if you're a friend of somebody or know somebody that may be dealing with PDD, how you can go ahead and help them out. But before I go ahead and get into this video, I wanted to make a quick disclaimer, and I'm gonna say this very slowly, and I say this at the beginning of all my mental health videos. I am by no means a licensed psychiatrist, therapist, social worker, none of that. I am not a licensed medical professional, so this video that you're about to watch is not for you to try and self-diagnose yourself, but rather more educate you guys on PDD and kind of spread awareness as well, and also on top of that give you guys hopefully some stuff that can help if you already were diagnosed or have been diagnosed with PDD. Maybe sharing my personal experience with you guys can hopefully help you guys out, but by no means should you try to use this video to try and self-diagnose yourself. If you want to go ahead and get a proper diagnosis, I highly recommend you see at least one professional and get a diagnosis before you try and go ahead and guess for yourself. But however though, I feel like this video can honestly give you some hints and if you've been feeling some type of way, because I have noticed before I even got my diagnosis that I was experiencing these kinds of symptoms, and then when I finally got my diagnosis, I thought about it, it honestly made sense. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and put that quick disclaimer out there. But without further ado, before we go ahead and get this video, be sure to go ahead, smash the like button for your boy, subscribe if you're new, and also turn on my post notifications bell so you never miss out on any of my future video uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get into the video. So, according to Google, persistent depressive disorder is defined as a low mood occurring for at least 2 years in adults, 1 year in children, along with at least 2 other symptoms of depression. It's a mild but long-term form of depression. Now, I just wanted to quickly say this type of depression is not focused on the intensity of the symptoms, but rather their duration. And on top of that, believe it or not, if you have PDD, you can also get diagnosed with what's called double depression, meaning that you can actually have major depressive disorder, major depression on top of PDD. Because I was doing some research online last night that somebody with PDD can actually have major depressive episodes, and then eventually those major depressive episodes can subside, but you can still have PDD. And it honestly makes sense because the last almost 7 years that I've been dealing with this, I've had times in my life where I was super fucking depressed, and then when I would get a little bit better, my PDD would still be there and is still there. So just a quick note for you guys to jot down is to not focus so much on the intensity of the symptoms, but their duration, because some people can actually have this for their entire lifetime. All right, next, what are some common symptoms of PDD? Now, obviously, there's a lot of symptoms out there that you can be experiencing. However, though, with what I'm about to say, I'm just gonna go ahead and list some of the symptoms, or probably all, to be honest, of the ones that I happen to deal with. So, common symptoms include, but are not limited to, decreased productivity, decrease in appetite. For me, it's a little bit of both. Low energy or fatigue, that's a big one that I unfortunately deal with. Low mood, poor self-esteem, feelings of sadness, feelings of helplessness or hopelessness, and trouble concentrating. So if you experience at least 2 of these symptoms, then you might want to possibly go see a professional or seek some help and try to figure out what kind of depression you have, because I know with some of these symptoms, these can also be seen in other types of depression. However though, when it comes to all of these that I listed down, the ones that I deal with the most, that are the most intense for me, are probably the low energy or fatigue and the poor self-esteem. That's pretty much it. But in terms of all the other ones, I do deal with those from time to time, but the low energy and the poor self-esteem and the lack of self-confidence is what I deal with almost on a daily basis. Now, you may be asking yourself, what tends to cause PDD? To be honest with you guys, with the 3 hours worth of research I was doing, I could be wrong, but I mean, I did look over at least a dozen articles and they all said pretty much the same thing. The exact cause for PDD is not known as of right now. But however though, factors such as brain chemistry, environmental factors like the environment that you grew up in, or if you ever been through some trauma, etc., and genetics, if you happen to have a family history of mental illness, that increases your chances. These are believed to play a role in, let's say, you or your child or somebody else developing possibly PDD. Lastly, we're gonna go ahead and get into what I feel is gonna probably be the longest part of the video, and answering probably the biggest question for you guys is, if you're somebody that deals with PDD, how can one cope with it? Or if you're watching this video and you know somebody that is dealing with PDD and you're trying to help them but you don't know how you can go ahead and help a friend, a loved one, or somebody you know out. So, to be honest with you guys, with what I'm about to say, I don't want you guys to take this to the heart. I want you to take it with a grain of salt, just because I know everybody on this planet, we're our own individuals. Everybody experiences symptoms and the intensities of it differently, and everybody is different when it comes to dealing with shit. So what I'm about to say might work for me, it may not work for you. However though, it doesn't hurt for me to put it out there, because I mean, it has helped, I would say, quite a few people around me in my life, and on TikTok that I talk to people in my comments and give them advice. It's definitely helped them out, so fuck it. But stuff that has helped me personally, big one, number one, is working out. That is a super big one, as is my therapy, and it's honestly a productive way of pouring out my pain, my anger, and my frustration into like throwing some heavy weight around. No smoking and drinking, and me drinking only on special occasions has definitely helped. Like, I know for a lot of people out there that deal with shit, go through shit, everybody has different ways of coping with stuff. And I've noticed in today's society, a lot of people try to drown away or drown out their pain with drinking and or smoking, which, I mean, smoking weed is fine. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm like a little bit pro cannabis. Like, I have nothing against it, but I feel like smoking too much or drinking too much to the point where you're just like absolutely numb, or like you're just like relying on it, you're a fiend for it, I don't feel like it's the best, in my opinion. I mean, hell, to all my potheads out there, do what you want to do. I personally don't highly encourage like doing it a lot, but me personally, I don't smoke and I barely drink, and honestly I feel fucking great about it. So yeah, that's another one. Spending quality time with good friends, and I feel like the biggest one that has helped me cope with like my depression, my suicidal ideations and habits, and my social anxiety is being open about how I feel on social media and to my friends and my family, and honestly just accepting it. Because prior to, I would say, the end of 2019 and up until today, the previous 5 years, I let society and I let some people around me at the time convince me that how I was feeling was totally wrong, and that I was deemed crazy, and that how I feel isn't how I should feel. But me being open about it and me finally accepting it and telling myself, you know what, it's okay that I have this. It's not my job to get rid of this, but it's my job to learn how to live with this and adapt to this, has honestly made all the difference, because I've been a lot happier. I've been less hard on myself when it comes to me having some unproductive days and me not being as productive as I want to, and just me like behaving certain ways. I just kind of like, I just kind of accepted it. I'm not honestly saying like, this is who I am, you should take me how I am, but rather I'm just like, you know what, okay, I have depression, fuck it. I mean, everybody has some kind of problem or addiction out there. Like, I know I'm not the only one that deals with it. And you know what? It's okay if I never get rid of this or I have this shit until the day I die. However though, what is not okay is me not trying to do something about it. So to all of you guys watching this video, my biggest advice, probably out of all the things I listed that helped me, I feel like you should be open about it, and finally, if you've been in denial for so long, just accept it. Like, it's okay if it's a part of you. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Like, it's honestly totally normal. Like, there are millions of people out there that are probably feeling how you're feeling. So I hope you know you're not alone. And then quickly to get into, if you're a friend of someone or you know somebody who deals with PDD, how you can help them out. Let them know you're there for them. Encourage them to seek help when you feel it's best, or when you feel it's like the right situation for you to like say like, hey, like I highly recommend you talk to somebody or reach out to somebody, because I know in some situations you don't always want to bring that up. Another one is listen to them. Don't judge them. Don't invalidate how they feel if or when they try to tell you, because believe it or not, if somebody tells you they're depressed, they have all their trust in you and they feel the most comfortable in telling you. Yes, you watching this video, they feel so comfortable around you that they decide to let you in to how they're feeling. Don't judge them for that, because you don't know how much courage they probably had to build up to be able to even like bring it up to you and be open about it. And then lastly, remind them that they're not a burden and that they are worth this life that they're living. Because I know for me, and I know for some of my friends watching this video, and I know for a lot of people out there, every time we try to talk to somebody or vent to somebody about how we're genuinely feeling, oftentimes you guys don't understand how much in our own heads we feel like a burden to whoever it is we're talking to. So constantly reminding your friend, your partner, whoever it is you're talking to, that they're not a burden, just saying that and just like giving them that reassurance can go a long fucking way, because then they know that you're always going to be in their corner and that they'll feel comfortable to come to you for anything at any time. That's pretty much going to be it for this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video or you found this video helpful, be sure to go ahead, like I say in every video, smash the motherfucking like button for your boy, because it helps me out a lot. It helps this channel grow. And on top of that, it's fucking free and it takes 1 second. I'm not asking you for nothing. I'm just asking you to smash that little thumbs up button down there that you can, you know, just drag your mouse and smash it. So I'm gonna give you a second to smash the like button for me. Okay, I appreciate you smashing the like button. Leave a comment down below. Share this video with your friends and or your family members, or to anybody you know out there that is dealing with PDD, or you know a friend that has talked to you recently about how they're trying to help out another friend how to deal with it. Share this video with them so I can go ahead and help them out and also possibly save a life. And then last but not least, if you're new here, I want you to go and do 2 things for me. First of all, I want you to go ahead down below and smash that red subscribe button so you can go ahead and be part of the family, be part of the journey, and be part of all the bullshit that be going on this YouTube channel, as well as so you can, you know, keep up with my informational mental health videos. And then second of all, I want you to go ahead and turn on that post notifications, that bell button right there, so you get notified of whenever I upload a video and so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. I want to thank you all for your continuous love and support. Like, you guys have been killing it on the videos lately, and that genuinely means a lot to me and is honestly motivating me to post a lot more frequently. So keep showing love. Like, I genuinely appreciate it, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Peace.